Welcome back to Blue Ridge Classic Resurrections. This is part two, episode one, part two. I don't know, Matthew, my son behind the camera, is going to label these things of the 1983 Choo Customs El Camino build. We got her up on the lift. We want to take you around, take a peek at what we've got going on. If you like the content, give us a like, a follow. You'll find us on Instagram and Facebook, online on our website. Give us a call if you're in Western North Carolina or the Southeast. Would love to talk to you. All right, here we go. So, part one, we talked a little bit about how these were originally mounted, and it's great. Probably don't need a light for this, but this one, I mean, oh, Matthew, and here I am excited as we video this. That's the original bumper, or what they used. So we're still looking this car over. So there's the foam. Anyway, I made a comment, if you followed or saw the first episode, that these brackets, or the way the lower part of this is mounted, that's original, for obviously, right? And then you can see these have been damaged. In 84, when we were looking at examples trying to figure out how to mount the 85's front end that's fiberglass, we were trying to find examples. So it's kind of neat to see this, understand it, also see the structure below it, and then how it's mounted. Anyway, here we go. The lower shroud of the radiator is gone. This is where this becomes a frame off for us, restoration. We'll get the body off, independent. But basically, the rust, the way that this has rusted, we could try, like Matthew, if you come over here, somehow, we could try to get in there. But the owner wants this to last a long time and be a really good example. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this car off. Come over here, Matthew. You can see the body mounts. We're going to go ahead and get the body off this frame, and we're going to basically clean this frame up, give it the love it deserves, and basically then go after the car independently as well. But you can see it's really just surface rust. We haven't found any serious damage or decay, so we're in pretty good shape. But this is what we've got. This is what we're working with. And if you come back here, Matthew, and kind of show the tail end, I'll try to follow you as you pan around here. This, we were looking at with the customer. I don't know if that's like an original sealant, from the factory. That's like, I would suspect, kind of a drain plug or something. We'll have to look. But it looked like Bondo for a minute. It felt like it, but I don't think that's Bondo. I don't know. We'll have to dig in. But anyway, here we go. So walk around. Tank actually sounds good. It's empty. I mean, we probably will just replace it, but our mounts. So that's the condition. We want to go ahead and basically blast, clean the frame, repaint it, coat it, everything, right? Do a good job. The floors are in great shape, actually. Really great shape. At least there's no rust through. There's a guard here, which is interesting. But it looks pretty good. They're pretty solid. A lot of cars we get, of course, you'll have them start to rot. And with it being as wet as it was inside, you'd think there'd be some major issues. But this is what we got. And then the powertrain, of course, no major leaks. And actually, this is the second time we haven't bothered to check the oil yet and take a peek, but we need to. Just out of curiosity more than anything. But what we'll end up doing is, if we do go to try to run it just to play and see if it's viable, we would go ahead and drop the pans, get it all cleaned up, take a good look at everything, and then get some fresh oil in it and try to get it to crank. But anyway, so this is what we're working with. Obviously, brakes, every bit of it's going to need to be touched and loved, which, for us, it's run, drive, stop. From a resurrection standpoint, it's always been the case: run, drive, stop. Anyway, that's what we got. It's just a quick, nasty look around. But you can see, unfortunately, the frame, which, I mean, it is a 1983. And what's interesting is, for whatever reason, and it may be the coolant, I don't know, but basically this is just rotted really bad, this whole front end. I guess it's maybe the way the water sat in it. So, all right, well, listen, once again, if you like our content, you want to follow this project along, we will be posting videos as we build. Typically, we go ahead and we post on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thanks again for following Blue Ridge Classic Resurrections. Have a great afternoon, and there will be more to come on this guy. If you like our videos and content, you'll see more about the 85 that's sitting over there too as we get closer to rebuild that. All right, thanks again. We'll see you soon.